If you think the Fast and Furious franchise is a little corny, well, I've got news for you. There are tons of car movies that are way worse. We subjected ourselves to 9 of these movies in one sitting to find out if they're really as bad as people say, or they're actually surprisingly good. So let's get started with our first film, Torque, 2004. It has a 41% audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes and a 22% critics rating. That's ridiculous. That's such a ridiculous hairstyle.
It's a skullet.
Remember the Rugrats? That Angelica ripped off Cynthia's hair.
Yes.
That's what he looks like. What the is going on? Basically, the main dude is framed for a murder that he didn't commit, and now he's got to outrun not only the FBI, but an entire gang of angry bikers. And guess who their leader is? Guess. Oh my God. Man, that's so badass.
They're all pink.
Oh, that's so badass. That goes so hard. I want to piss with all my boys like that.
Off the same cliff with my brothers.
After a bunch of weird scenes like this, Ice Cube finally catches bootleg Paul Walker, and they have another duel. It's on a train. But it gets better. Badass motorcycle babes battling it out.
You messed with the wrong chick.
Fight time, because girls can also fight.
Looks like you did.
After all the motorcycle tomfoolery, the film finally culminates in a chase as Ford goes after the big bad on the most 2000s motorcycle Tron ever, called the MTT Turbine Superbike. This is literally a jet-powered motorcycle that can hit 227 miles per hour. Jay Leno has one. Get Jay Leno off that bike, bro. He's gonna hurt himself.
Hell yeah. Now who wins the race? Fire, jet bike, or nitrous blood?
Oh my. Oh, nice, yep.
Ooh. Ooh. It's Zach Galifianakis.
I didn't mind this movie. It wasn't that bad. My brain cells didn't get hurt working too hard, and we had some good laughs. Would I recommend this? Probably. Now, this is movie number 1 on the list of 9 movies, and let me let you in on a little secret. It only gets so much worse. So let's see the next movie.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Hello? Like you know to check that your mechanic is available first before showing up.
Banana up, who's the banana? Banana up, who's the banana?
I'm the banana, I'm the banana, I'm the banana.
My car's making a weird noise.
We were just practicing our improv. If you want to join, of course.
I'll come back later.
Yes and is one of the central tenets of improvisational theater.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
I'm the banana this time.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Drum roll, please.
Dugga, 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 dugga.
Red Line 2007.
Red Line Reloaded?
Not the anime?
Nah, not the anime.
Damn. All right, so our director just handed us the stats for this film. 47% audience, 0% critic.
What?
It literally got a 0.
Bro, the hats that all of these people are wearing are so bizarre. The other guy looks like a golf caddy.
You wanna know something crazy about this movie? Its $26 million budget was funded through the writer-producer's mortgage company. After this movie bombed at the box office, it not only bankrupted this dude's company, but some people have even blamed it for sparking the Great Recession of 2008 due to the fact that the mortgage company made their money off of subprime loans. Crazy lore. The lore on this movie goes crazy. What the hell, bro? And it only gets deeper. Eddie Griffin accidentally crashed a real Ferrari Enzo during a publicity event for this movie.
Undercover brother's good at karate and all the rest of that, but brother can't drive.
And what's even crazier than that, the guy who bought it is the same dude who crashed his Veyron into a lake in 2009.
Pretty sure it's a Lambo, dude.
Oh, you wrecked. Oh!
It's all interlinked together, bro. The star link is connecting. Do y'all see this? The plot is simple. Circle of millionaires with gambling addictions plays bets on street races. At the beginning of the movie, one of the rich guys makes $1 million bet that his driver can get to Las Vegas from Los Angeles in under an hour and 45 minutes.
Is he going into night vision? Yeah! Cut the lights off, baby.
LA to Las Vegas is 270 miles, meaning the average speed to make it in that time would be 154 miles per hour. You're not doing that in real life, bro. Traffic is a real thing. There's people on the road. There's highway patrol. You ever made that drive? We follow Natasha, a woman who just so happens to work at a racing shop, and she modifies a Ford GT for this millionaire music mogul named Infamous. He doesn't think her work is worth the price, so she decides to take him for a little spin to prove him wrong.
So she's just at Irwindale all of a sudden?
Whoa, Jesus. Was that just some random guy that she just bullied off
the track?
That was so bizarre. Yo, this is a really good time to say R.I.P. to Irwindale.
May you carry on in movies that are this bad.
After that, we meet another character, which is Carlo, and he's our bootleg Paul Walker number 2. The driver that made that Las Vegas to LA trip, that's his brother. The millionaire that made that bet is their uncle. He places his little driver, his nephew, in another race. The cars they used were real, and that's why their budget was so freaking high.
Oh, that's a Carrera GT?
Versus an Enzo.
Ooh.
Damn, those are two really cool cars.
And before the racing, this scene happens. What? Gross.
Grab his little nuts like that.
Oh my God, he moved him around by the nuts. Like Ratatouille.
Maybe Uncle Michael's not such a good guy after all.
Oh, after he grabbed your little nuts.
Wow.
After he fondled your nuts, maybe he's not such a good guy, huh? OMG.
No way, he's gonna hit the Nos and the Diablo, dude.
Oh,
the Diablo. Does he take off? Oh, he got lift. He's got lift. Oh no!
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
So who won?
What?
She just spun to the 360 without moving? Holy cow.
I won, bro.
Jason! Ooh.
Yeah.
So whatever, movie goes on, some people die, races happen, the end. The movie itself kind of lackluster, plot line pretty basic, but the cars and the driving scenes, really good, very nice. So I would definitely recommend this to you and your friends.
Our next movie is Herby Fully Loaded. Audience score, 39%. Man, I remember Herby Fully Loaded being pretty good. What about you guys?
I like Herby. I like Lindsay Lohan too, and
I
Herby.
love Lindsay Lohan.
She was like the it girl of the moment. Mean Girls had just came out the year before. She had a Mattel doll sold in toy stores, and the movie was a big box office success. It made like $100 million, but for some reason, it's constantly listed as one of the worst car movies of all time. Why?
What the f?
Nice.
That was awesome.
That was so rad.
I see why this is rated bad.
Why? This is so fun.
What
Hell
the
yeah.
hell? What?
Bumblebee didn't even do that.
The Lohans plays Maggie Payton, a college grad who finds Herby, a magical little Volkswagen Beetle, in a junkyard. She actually had her eye on like an S14, and then this dude crushed the S14 to be like, look at me, Lindsay, I'm the guy you want, me.
That sucks.
Maggie gets trapped in Herby and is forced by Herby to go to a car meet. And this scene is a little questionable. Oh my God. You stinky little pervert, Jason Long. There's a surprise appearance from Trip Murphy, a cocky NASCAR driver. And Trip starts talking Maggie about Herby. Herby's hearing this, so he gets mad and he gets revenge.
I love that it abducts
Yes,
her.
kidnapping.
So Maggie loses Herby. Herby gets thrown in a demo derby to die. Maggie saves Herby. Herby now ends up going to a NASCAR race, and he's winning. No. Oh my God.
Yes.
Would I recommend this movie? Absolutely. Classic. Go watch it if you haven't. I love this movie. And there might be some red flags with Herby, but girl, put your rose-colored glasses on and look past them red flags.
By this point yesterday, we were entirely cooked.
I really gotta pee.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Where's the bucket? We got a bucket?
Herby fully loaded. It was like a nice refresher. It was like the little piece of ginger that you eat when you're in between sushi rolls. After 2004's Torque and then 2007's other movie that we watched.
Herb's got me loaded fully. Ooh, let's start the next movie.
Called The Chase from 1994 with a rating of 37%.
It does appear as though we're watching a high-speed chase unfold live.
This is worse acting than I do.
This movie stars Charlie Sheen as Jack Hammond, a guy who robs a convenience store, panics, and kidnaps a billionaire's daughter. How'd Charlie Sheen get so good at driving? Was it the drugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
He chose the poor man's E36.
Yeah.
Very humble of him.
Very humble of this king.
We get swarms of cops, over-the-top news crews, one really buff black guy in a helicopter.
Dude, look at his arm.
Damn.
What follows is basically one long, ridiculous car chase across California towards the Mexican border.
Oh! Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what happens with Broncos, yeah.
Especially lifted like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
This movie came out in 1994, features a massive televised police chase and a Ford Bronco. So, it's obviously based on the OJ chase, right? No! This movie actually came out 3 months before! Overall, it's just a long police chase. It's a little too long for my liking, actually. I wouldn't want to recommend it to nobody. Our next film is a very bad film, Getaway. It came out in 2013, stars Ethan Hawke and Selena Gomez. This movie has a 35% audience rating, which I think is a little too high, but it does have a 3% critic rating, which I agree with. This movie sucked. The GoPro footage.
The GoPro footage is crazy.
This is so bad.
Ethan Hawke plays a former race car driver named Brent Magna. He's forced to steal a Shelby Super Snake and cause car-related tomfoolery across the city with none other than Selena Gomez because this was her car that he stole.
Let me go for it.
No, don't go for it.
My car! Oh,
Such a good line. No, don't go for it.
It's like a wave of metal crap hitting each other over and over again with bits of Selena Gomez sprinkled in.
That was awesome.
That was awesome!
Just don't watch this movie. It sucks. I don't want to recommend it to even my enemies, bro. I wish this movie didn't exist. This brings us to 2001's Driven. This bad boy has an audience score of 33% on Rotten Tomatoes, which if you've been keeping track means it's worse.
Oh!
Oh, what
Oh.
the hell? Stallone plays retired race car driver Joe Tanto. Now, Joe is brought out of retirement to mentor a rookie driver named Jimmy Bly.
Oh yeah, I forgot the whole Paul Walker thing.
Wait, who's that? What's his name?
This is a kind of badass scene. Oh! The drain cover lifting. That like has legit happened.
That does actually happen, yes.
That's pretty sick.
The lamest part about this whole movie is that it was originally conceived as a biopic on the life and career of Ayrton Senna, but Stallone decided to pivot and make this instead. Oh my God, he died.
No, he's alive.
That guy's
He
dead.
died. Is this real? Is this scientifically correct?
Mm-hmm.
If this film would have reached its fullest potential, maybe it could have been good, but it didn't. I wouldn't recommend this. No, I wouldn't. And now, the movie you've all been waiting for. Fast and Fierce. Not Fast and Furious, Fast and Fierce. It has an abysmal 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. Story focuses on a street racer named Jack who is drawn into an international race called Death Race from Mexico to LA. The race is organized by none other than DMX. You know who I'm talking about. Oh! One thing you'll notice besides the horrible CGI is that they straight up borrowed a car from Formula Drift. I'm talking livery and all.
That's Kyle Mullen's car.
God.
They literally left his name on the side. Oh no! Wait, what?
This CGI is crazy. I seriously cannot understate how terrible the acting is in this film. You don't believe me? Go ahead and listen to this girl's accent.
Get out of this office before I blow your f***ing head off.
This is Russian or Hispanic?
Before I f***ing blow your head off.
This movie is clearly trying to be Fast and Furious, but it's not good, and I wouldn't recommend this to nobody.
I have an announcement to make, though.
What?
What's up, dog?
We're going to India, baby.
Oh, Bollywood?
Tarzan the Wondercar from 2004 with a 19% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. And you can find this movie free on YouTube.
This has 450,000 likes. This has 51 million views.
The plot follows Raj, who rebuilds his dead father's concept car, only to discover it is now haunted by his dad's vengeful spirit. This purple car drives itself, fights mobsters, and looks dumb as hell while doing it. Your dad goofy as hell for coming back to life.
You know, it'd be so great. Your dad goofy as hell.
This is just Bollywood, Herby, and Christine.
If you say Herby one more time,
Herby,
I swear to God.
This movie is super silly, but I am not being silly when I say it took 58 freaking minutes until we actually saw the Tarzan car. Dumb act.
Gotta put Tarzan on the mirror.
There is just overall so much that goes on in this movie. I like those moments. This is reaching a pivotal point where the movies are getting just so bad that they're worth watching now.
Did you see that guy's hair? That guy has a Hot Wheels racetrack built into his head.
What kind of Tom and Jerry is this, bro? It's so bad you should watch it. I would recommend this movie to my friends.
Yes.
This brings us to our very last film, what is considered to be the worst car film, Street Racer from 2008. This is the big one. The plot? Some guy named Johnny, another bootleg Paul Walker, gets out of jail and decides to race again. That's it. That's the movie. Our protagonist, Johnny, is the one driving the Mazda 3.
This is so erratic.
Sound like they need to shift.
He ends up crashing and making a child a paraplegic, bro. And then he gets arrested. He's not a good dude, he sucks. And then 5 years later, he gets out of jail. But his PO is crooked as hell. He starts blackmailing him. And there's like Dwight Schrute's mugshot in the back. That's Dwight Schrute. That's f***ing Dwight Schrute.
That is Dwight.
It says Dwight Schrute. Oh my God. That's so crazy.
He blackmails Johnny, forces him to race so that Johnny can give him money.
Now we fast forward to the first car meet Johnny goes to after coming out of jail, and it's something.
Dude, all right, we get it. You're a tough, badass street racer. Scary.
Go back and play that scene again, dude.
Bro is lost.
Dude, he hits the ground so hard.
They end up leaving, but as they're driving, Johnny's old homie pulls up next to him and is like, "Hey Johnny, you wanna race?" And then throws a milkshake in this dude's face, bro.
He's swerving and he's like, oh. And then he pulls over and he just goes.
Oh!
And then he gets blasted in the face. Johnny at this point now gives into the peer pressure of his PO and finds a street race to go to. Mr. Tough
He's
Guy.
actually lining up in a Scion XP.
Actually, in a stock Scion XP with
This movie's
hubcaps.
ridiculous.
Looks like Mojo Jojo.
At one point, it shows Mickey's little tramp girlfriend
Misshifting, like
misshifting
horribly.
insanely bad.
She can't shift.
Yeah, definitely
What?
missed that one.
He ends up entering this big race that his PO made him enter, and he was kind of getting amped up. You know, he does like racing. He built his little Subaru for this. His PO is like, actually, I need you to lose this race. And Johnny's like, bro, what the hell? I've been amped up. My girl's here. And keep in mind, the sister does not know that Johnny is the one who put him in the wheelchair. Can you bang my sister after this?
Will you be my big bro?
That bitch.
Johnny, the best part about my wheelchair is it's a built-in cuck chair too.
Stop! I don't like it anymore.
Oh, he's in the R33 now.
Watch this back.
He totally, yeah, he was the thing up.
No way.
Watch it jump. It's right-hand drive. No, there's no smoke. It's just very blurry.
Oh
my God.
They line it up. They start racing. Whoop-de-doo, Johnny wins. His PO's pissed. His PO's like, aha, gotcha. But of course, someone runs him over.
That's an ending.
This movie was a roller coaster. Would I recommend it? Hell yeah, I would. I like this movie. I really did. Kind of goofy ass, but entertaining. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was very, very, very painful for us to make, but hopefully enjoyable for you to watch.
We watch these movies so you never have to.
If you want to see us watch some Bollywood movies next time, because that was the most fun one of all these, let us know down in the comments and we'll do this again. Bye.
Bye.